Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. This is the Sunday sermon. And we're going to get this going. We ain't going to be before you long. So let's get right into it. James chapter 1. James chapter 1. Go to it on your smartphones. Go to it on your Bibles. If you have the Message Bible, that's the translation that I'm coming from. It says this is verse 2. Consider it a sheer gift, friends, when tests and challenges come at you from all sides. You know that under pressure, your faith life is forced into the open and shows its true colors. So don't try to get out of anything prematurely. Let it do its work so you become mature and well developed, not deficient in any way. If you don't know what you're doing, pray to the Father. He loves to help. You'll get his help and won't be condescended to when you ask for it. Ask boldly, believing without a second thought. People who worry their prayers are like whipped waves. Don't think you will get anything from the Master that way. Adrift at sea, keeping all your options open. When down and outers get a break, cheer. When the arrogant rich are brought down to size, cheer. Prosperity is as short-lived as a wildflower. I said flower. So don't ever count on it. This one is entitled Adversity's Gonna Come. Handle them patiently. Adversity's gonna come, handle it patiently. I got some notes. I got some situations because like when we start facing adversity, sometimes the people around us intensify it by not handling the right way. See, people, like I tell y'all all the time, anybody can act good when everything is good. You see what it said? It says, you know that under pressure, your faith life is forced into the open and shows its true color. So what does this mean? This means this is on a lot of different levels. This means that when you have faith in something or someone, that faith will be challenged more when you're under pressure. When it's looking like that thing is not going to happen the way you want, it's going to happen the way you don't want. So this measurement stick can be used to measure how people really feel about you. When they under pressure and they get to arguing and they get to criticizing and insulting you, it's because they don't believe in you. If they believed that you were going to be successful, their behavior wouldn't be as such. Just like us with the Most High. If we believe that he helps us, if we believe him when he says, fear not, if we believe that he will judge those people that's trying to do witchcraft on us and everything else, then it's going to be tested and tried. It's going to be out in the open whether or not you have faith. That's why sometimes, just sometimes, it don't feel good, but sometimes the Most High lets you hit rock bottom to show you what your faith level is and to show you that these other people ain't with you like that. People be like, if I hit the lottery, I'm going to help this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. But when you need help, you can't call that person. So why would you help them? I'm going to do this and I'm going to buy my mother a house. All that. Yeah, but your mother, would she buy you a house? See, faith is tried and fried with pressure. When you don't got the money and that day come that you needed it, your faith is going to be tried. You get to acting like he ain't God no more. That ain't the solution. The solution is, remember Job? The Most High gives, the Most High takes away. What happened with Job? No, we don't want to be Job. We don't want to deal with all that now. But I'm saying, he knew in the midst of his adversity that he still could trust him. Man, the Most High can get anybody to give whatever he want them to do. So if he ain't worried about it, why should we? Y'all be worried about what people are going to say. And I'm going to tell you something from a fleshly standpoint. This is why people be getting beat up. They talk too much. If somebody going through something, they don't want to hear no talk. If you ain't going to help them, your best thing is to be silent and stay out of the way. They might not want to deal with you no more after that, but that's better than you telling them what they should have did. They didn't do it. So they don't need to hear what they should have did. Tell them what to do after you help them. And sometimes, like, we don't help a person, then we need help. Nobody don't help us. I mean, if you're a wise person, you're going to be like, it is what it is. But I'm going to tell you something, man. We're going to get into these notes, and I'm going to tell you this. Do not rely on marriage for nothing. Don't. Because most guys can tell you that you go downhill sometimes when you get married. It just be like that. A lot of people don't do better when they get married. So let's get into these notes. First one, I want you to understand, do not worry. If you're a married man, do not take on or pay attention to the emotions of your wife or girlfriend. If you start to struggle, if you start to have trials, tribulation, this, that, and the other, stay firm and carry on. Knowing if you lose, you will win. Victory will come to those who fight. And I'm not talking about just merely fist fights. I'm talking about when you face adversity. You used to be a criminal. You face adversity. You fight against the thoughts of committing crimes. That kind of stuff. So, the next thing I want you to understand is don't lose hope. Don't become jealous of arrogant people who appear to be successful. Many of them are making deals with devils behind the scenes and demons. And they'll lose just like many of their brothers and sisters before them. So don't worry about what nobody else get. Don't worry about what nobody else got. Focus on your own situation. Improving your situation. Dealing with your situation. I got more notes. We almost done here. All the prices are going up because the G-Mint, y'all know who I'm talking about, induced inflation. How did they do this? They gave us a little money, even though they took it back. That little money they gave us jacked the prices up with everything. And then they took it back. Don't make matters worse by giving in to schemes and scams. Don't make matters worse. Remember how he said, be patient. If you got to buy one item at a time, and you sell that one item before you buy another one, don't give in to schemes and scams. Next, we have the power to get wealth. Leave the grifters out. Take notes on what we say on YouTube. See what works and support those individuals. Don't buy no expensive courses that are beyond your income. Let me show you let me give you a gauge. If, let's say, you have enough money in your bank account to pay your rent for 6 months. And your rent is $1,200 a month. So you got $6,000 in there. Grifter comes along and says, if you buy my $3,000 course, you'll get rich. Don't buy his course. Keep your $6,000 in the bank and add to it. You don't need to buy his course. You need to do what you did to get that $6,000. See? Next, I got some more examples for you. I did a video on, it starts out my false teaching series. And I talked about the prosperity gospel. That was the beginning of my trouble financially in my adult life. Because, see, I made money in various ways. Then I came over to this side, and they telling me to give to make money, and I fell for it. Let me show you something. They saying, give and I give it back to you. Watch this. Let's say you tithe a total of $100,000 over 15 years. Do you have $100,000? I'll give it back to you, right? If that means that if you tithe $100,000 and you don't have $100,000, you didn't get it back. Again, stop falling for schemes and scams. Stop doing it. Don't worry. You face your adversity, you go to sleep. Sleep at night. If you got to take something, go to bed. Don't be arguing with no broad. These women, part of them want to be men. That's why they always arguing. You ever notice how they put bass in their voice? Man, get out of here. They be making y'all worry, man. You did not get married for that. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Stay tuned. That's all I have on this one. We got other things that we get ready to talk about. We might not get to them all today, but I assure you, what we don't get to today, we'll get to tomorrow. Again, starting today, we're going to talk about more than just the Bible on Sundays. We are Subjects channel on Sundays now. Stay tuned.